Hello, and welcome back to the Taylah Louise Budgets channel. You are here with me today for another grocery haul. So as you would know, I shop at Coles. I have a Coles member discount card. I use Flybuys, points. I didn't use any points today. And I send all of my receipts to Receipt Jar. So I'll pop my code on the screen if you want to scan receipts and / email digital receipts online for points that you can redeem as gift cards. I actually have a $50 Coles gift card coming my way because of scanning receipts. So I fully rate it. But today, you would know if you've been watching some of these recently that I have recently been in a bit of a fat loss phase. I have lost 8 kilos this year in preparation for my wedding. So I have been watching what I'm eating. I'm tracking food, I'm planning my meals, and I'm meal prepping. So this grocery haul is kind of for the next week or so. I did place this as a click and collect online order. So I didn't get some of the things that I was planning to have. So I've had to come up with different plans of what I'm gonna eat this week. But I thought I would show you what I spent $160 on. Start out, I have kind of put things in sections, but I thought I would just hold them up and kind of show you, and then I can show you my fridge and so forth as well, so that you can see what I'm working with that I already have. But we'll start with the first kind of meal. And so I have been really craving like fajitas. So I did buy some beef stir-fry strips for fajitas. I've already got like a Costco sized taco seasoning, so I'm just going to use that. And I'll show you my fridge shortly that I already have wraps. I already have capsicum that's like chopped and frozen. I've got minced garlic. I've got red onion. I've got tomatoes. So I kind of was working with what I already had. I did buy carrots, peas, and corn just because I wanted to kind of bulk it up with extra veg. I did buy a lettuce to go with that to increase the volume of that meal. And then because I'm avoiding like sour creams and stuff, I did buy a Greek style yogurt, as well as I had some leftover salsa, but I just didn't want to run out. So I did buy another one because these are super cheap and super low calorie. So I thought if I feel like it needs more flavor or anything, I can just add some extra salsa. So that is what I am planning on meal prepping to have for dinners this week. I also do have some Costco like De Rossi grated cheese, but I haven't calculated that into my calories because I have decreased them slightly because I've only got about 2 weeks left of my deficit before I shift into maintenance, because basically when I have my final seamstress appointment for my wedding dress, I plan to shift into maintenance so that I'm not like changing my measurements after that. So yeah, I've only got 2 more weeks of this deficit left, but I am very excited about those dinners. I haven't been able to, I know people have like requested these videos and I would do them every week, except my mom actually like cooked me some meals. Like she made me pumpkin soup, and then I was having toasties with pumpkin soup, and then she made me some like chicken curry, so I was having that, and I have been supplementing with foods and things like that, so it hasn't really been like a grocery haul as such to film for you. But then we have, I'm just going to go to what I have in my next section of my bench, which is essentially just like my proteiny bits and bobs. So I did pick up 2 of the Choc Honeycomb Rokeby protein smoothies. These are my favorite. This might even be my favorite flavor, and they have only just started stocking it at my local Coles, but I did pick up 2 of the regular Dutch chocolate as well. I did order 2 of the banana as well. Basically, I was like, I just want to get a couple more, so I just placed an order for 2 of the different flavors because I had no substitutes on, because the last time I had substitutes on for this, they gave me like your regular like chocolate milk, and I was like 5 grams of protein and 500 calories. I don't think so. So yeah, I had substitutes off, so I just ordered some of every flavor just in case they didn't have any in stock. But 4 of those. I also, people in my fat loss phase have been raving about these bars, so I just thought I would buy one of 3 different flavors to try them. So they are Maxine's Burn Bars. They're 15 grams of protein for only 124 calories. So this is the kind of thing that's good for like if I get towards the end of the day and I'm like, oh, I haven't hit my protein, I can be like, okay, well, instead of having like popcorn and M&Ms to dessert, I'm just gonna have a protein bar, and that way I hit my calories and I've had something as a sweet treat. So I got the Choc Caramel Crunch, the Cookies and Cream, and the White Choc Raspberry. So if you see these in another grocery haul of mine, it means I like them. So we'll try those. I also did pick up pork crackle. Again, I got 1 chili, but I got 2 of the sea salt. Now these are like 2 servings per package. Like there's not a lot in terms of grammage, but because they're filled with air, they're quite good. But again, like 19 grams of protein for 140 calories. So pretty good. I tend to eat those more like on a weekend when I want to have a higher calorie dinner. Usually I like just snack on something like that through the day so that I'm still getting my protein in regular intervals, but I'm not like having a full meal, because then obviously I use up all my calories and then I can't have like GOG for dinner, for instance. So I had ran out of my stock of those, so I like to keep those on hand. So again, yeah, picked up 3 packs of those. And then I did pick up a watermelon because I was just feeling like I'm avoiding eating fruit at the moment because everything I'm eating is like, oh, what's the protein of that? What's the protein of that? But watermelon is really low calorie and I just was craving the freshness. So I thought I can have, when I have a protein smoothie at first break at work, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have like 100 grams of watermelon as well. And then just leftover watermelon, I'll either give to my staff room or I'll cut up and take to one of my classes and give to the students, because they probably need access to some fruit as well. They're scabs, they'll take any food. Next up, we have my breakfasts for the week. So I did buy the Paul's Protein Plus vanilla yogurt. This is my favorite one that I found in the protein varieties. I don't really like the like high protein Chobani variety or YoPro or anything like that. Like I kind of feel myself going while I'm eating it, like I just don't enjoy it. And I feel like I have to add all of these extra things that have extra sweetness and calories to stomach it, but this one I do actually quite like. So yeah, 16 grams of protein and 97 calories for 160 grams. Usually I only have 100 grams at a time, so really good. But this is for breakfast and I'm gonna do overnight Wheat Bix. So I did actually use up all of the Wheat Bix that I had in my cupboard, so I just picked up a big box of those. I'm not a big oats gal, but I do not mind some Wheat Bix, so I plan to essentially like Wheat Bix and milk with yogurt, and then I actually have, maybe I should show you. I have the Muscle Nation custard protein. So I wanted to try this and I thought it might be quite cool as like a topping on top of the yogurt and Wheat Bix. So I will let you know if this is any good, but this was already in my cupboard. I bought it in the end of financial year sale, I think. But yeah, so that is for breakfast. I also did, I've been seeing a lot of people have been breaking up Biscoff cookies on top as like a little crumble, and Biscoff I'm a sucker for. And I'll often, like I've got the Biscoff spread in my cupboard and I'll often like melt 10 grams of it and like sprinkle that on top. But I thought I would try just like having one biscuit because, well, 2 biscuits is like 75 calories. So we're looking at about 40 calories for 1 biscuit. So that's not too bad to add as a crumble on top of that. And then I'll just use sugar-free maple syrup, like the Queen's variety, which again, I already have in my cupboard. That is what I plan to have for breakfast. So I'll have breakfast and then I'll have a smoothie with watermelon at like first break at work. And then we'll talk about lunch. So for lunch, I'm just gonna make toasties. So I did order the Coles Mediterranean salad mix. I was really craving olives and feta and like a fresh salad. And I did buy this chicken, but like the peri chicken variety, but they couldn't supply it. So I was planning on just having like chicken and salad for lunch. Again, like not needing a heavy carb or anything because I've got kind of 2 lunch meals spread out. But yeah, like I said, they couldn't provide it. So they did still give me the roast chicken breast, just the standard. And I did order a packet of ham as well, just to have on hand. And I think I've already got another one of this. So I'm just gonna make toasties, honestly. I've already got, and again, you'll see in my cupboard, in my fridge rather, I've already got country split white bread, I've got tomato, I've got red onion, I've got cheese. So I'm just gonna make like a ham, tomato, red onion toasty, because I like that I can actually pre-toast them like on the weekend, and then when I take them to work I just chuck them back in the toasting machine for like 3 minutes and then it's good to go, or the air fryer or something like that. So yeah, that's what I plan to have for lunches, because I didn't want to do a Coles collect and then go inside and then pick something else. I just wanted to make do with what I have. So yeah, that's the plan there. Lunch, and then like I said, the beef fajitas will be dinner. So that is kind of my day of eating. I haven't really worked out like dessert wise. I've still got some popcorn and some M&Ms, so depending on my calories for the day I will have those. But I did pick up from the shop some treats for school. I've been meaning to restock my like treats, and now it's like a new term, it's term 3. I'm like, okay, I need to do it. I need to give out treats to some of my students. So the dairy milk varieties were in a 2 for this week. So I got some photos and some caramel koalas. And then obviously I have to have wrapped lollies because I can't have kids like putting their hands in touching lollies. So I got 2 packets of the Fruity Chews, and I really have noticed how much the size of these bags has shrunk, but we'll see how long those last me. Hopefully the term, but you know what, probably not, because I have 4 different classes. Then we picked up my favorite yogurt, which is the Taylah Valley Vanilla Bean. I won't be eating this. I did buy this for my other half. It's the most expensive yogurt, pretty much, but it's both of our favorite. He already has granola, and I picked up some bananas because he likes to have bananas in those. And then I've been telling him recently that he should microwave some frozen fruit because we're not really a household that often has fresh fruit. Stocked that up as well. I haven't been having fruit smoothies just because they're high calorie, pretty low protein. But when I shift back into maintenance, I'll definitely be wanting to have my like afternoon smoothies again, like post gym. I'll find a way to add some like protein in there. I'll probably use like some protein yogurt in it, but yeah, I really miss fruit smoothies. So that is something that when I have the extra calories to work with, I will reintroduce. I think the fiber would be good for me and stuff as well. But so I just picked up the Coles variety of strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries. I mean, can you complain? Like, they'll just last in our freezer for ages. It did bump up the cost of this shop, but I don't mind. Like, we literally only have a couple of frozen blueberries left, so all good. I also picked up just like the Coles variety of dishwasher tablets. Can you let me know if you think it's worth buying the branded ones? I'm not someone that has used my dishwasher much. I've just started to, just because I'm going through so many containers, and especially like the dog dinner containers. Often, like if I hand wash them, they keep that oily residue, and I find that the dishwasher, because the temperature is so much hotter, it does get rid of that oily residue. The tablets that I have, I've had forever, since before we moved into this house, and I've lived here for almost 3 years, and they're Finnish ones. So I wonder, these are just so much cheaper. So yeah, let me know if you think it's worth paying more for the better quality dishwashing tablets. And then chicken tendies were on sale, and this is my dog's like favorite treat. She'll pick this over a dentist stick any day, and yeah, they're on sale. So I picked up a bag of those. I like to buy the big bag when I go to Costco, but I haven't been to Costco in ages. And then last but not least, I picked up 3 of my skim milks because I'll be using a lot of this milk in the breakfast that I'm making, the overnight wheat bix, as well as I make myself an espresso coffee every morning for breakfast. So yeah, I actually normally have like 2 to 4 in backstock in my pantry, and I have 0 right now. So yeah, I picked up 3 of those, and yeah, that is $160 at Coles for this sort of week. Obviously it's like mainly planned meals for the week, and then some other things like lollies for school, some snacks for my other half, but like the pork crackles, the protein bars, like they're not actually in my plan for the week. I like to have those things on hand when things don't go to plan. So say I don't get to eat a meal that I planned to eat, I like having those things around. But yeah, things like the wheat bix are going to last for ages and stuff like that. I'm really trying to minimize how much I'm buying because I just have so much in my pantry, and I've just bought so many supplements and things like that as well. Like, I'm trying to buy less of these because I'm like, well, I'd have like 6 bags of protein powder. Can I not just like make a protein shake? But I do like to have these on hand for work days. But yeah, on weekends I try to avoid drinking those, and I like to like make a protein smoothie at home instead. But that's that. That is my grocery haul. If I remember to show you my beef fajitas, I'll do that. Maybe I'll pop some pictures up of the meals that I've eaten if I get around to it. But that is my grocery haul for the week. Can you tell I'm talking quietly today because my other half is upstairs. That is the go-to always. So yeah, I'm gonna finish drinking my Zaraffa's coffee for my Saturday morning, and I'm gonna get these groceries away and yeah, get ready for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some ideas. I really like to keep things simple. I really like to stay somewhat frugal and shop my pantry and my fridge. I did tell you I was going to show you my fridge, so I will do that now. Okay, so you can see that this is pretty empty at the moment. In here we just have some hard cheeses and some fudge that I got from Tasmania at the end of last year that I just haven't been able to eat on my diet at present. We just have a mineral water that I should drink because I don't know why I haven't. It's been in the fridge for a while. The country split bread for my toasties. I've got plenty of tomatoes left over. This is just an open one. The red onion and the leftover salsa that I'll use up first. And then we just have like pickles, the ongoing yogurt. I literally bought this, didn't like it, bought a Paul's one, and I've now finished the Paul's one, and then yeah, now I've bought another one. So this might be for the dog. This is just like, yeah, defrosted dog dinner. And then we've got some leftover eggs, but pretty much like that's all. Like, we've got coffee that I've pre-made, I've got plenty of minced garlic and stuff like that, and this is condiments really. I've got some essential oils and eye drops and stuff, but even these drawers are pretty empty. We just have cheese in there, and then this one just has the wraps that I'm going to use for my fajitas, and then the other ham I told you I already had. And then in the freezer, we've got some frozen veg, we've got some desserts and stuff I haven't been able to have recently. The capsicum I'll use for the fajitas. We've just got like some frozen banana. I like to freeze like our bananas when they go bad instead of buying frozen banana. But yeah, in terms of fruit, like this is almost empty. So I'm glad we've got some fresh berries. Well, not fresh, frozen berries. And then yeah, I'm pretty empty. Well, that was another grocery haul for you. I hope that you did enjoy it. Please go down below, click like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified every single time I upload. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!